Hey guys, it's Lauren, and today I'm going to be filming a video on how I broke my nose. So this is a story time. This happened about 2 months ago, and I know it's old, but I just wanted to film that video because I was going to before, but my nose looked really bad. And so yeah, if you recognize that I was in the same clothes and I look the same and I was in the same background, I already filmed a video before this. It's what's in my backpack video. So yeah, so I hope you like this video. So yeah, let's get into the video. Okay, so how this began was my friend, I don't know if he wants me to tell you guys his real name in this, so let's just call him, Joe. Okay, so Joe asked me on Instagram, on DM, if I wanted to come to a park, with him and some other friends, and I was like, okay, sure. So I was pennyboarding to the park, and I saw him, like, he was walking, and I was pennyboarding, and I saw him walking in front of me, but he was, like, in front of me, like, far away from me, so I was about to yell his name, and next thing I know, my pennyboard, I was on the side of the road, and on the side of the road, there's sometimes gravel, so it's a little bit slippery, like, when you're running on the road, you could slip sometimes, so I was pennyboarding, and my pennyboard, I was going really fast trying to catch up to him, and I was about to yell his name, and my pennyboard, it slid sideways, like you would when you're trying to stop when you're snowboarding. It slid sideways, and I flew frontwards, and I face planted on the ground, and I got up, and this is gonna be gross, but I literally felt my nose, and I could bend it, like from the tip of my nose touching my cheek. It was the grossest thing in the world, but it was numb at the same time, and I was like, the first thing I thought of, it was going to start bleeding. And so I was like, oh crap, I need to do something. I don't have tissues. I don't have ice. What am I going to do? And we were literally in front of the park. Like I have bad luck sometimes, like getting hurt. So yeah, we were literally at the park, and I fell, and I get up, and I yell his name, and I tell him to come over here. So Joe comes running over, and I'm like, Joe, I don't know what just happened. Like, I'm trying to explain, like, what happened. I'm like, didn't want to speak that much. I'm like hand motioning him to come over, and I start like telling him, like, my nose is starting to bleed. This is really gross. I like stuck my finger up in my nose, checked if it was bleeding. It wasn't bleeding. I did it like 2 minutes later. It was gushing blood everywhere. I'll try to insert a photo right here. Yeah, so basically the first thing that Joe did was basically take a picture of me. And so I was just sitting on the ground, like, I took off my helmet and everything, because I wear a helmet, and if I didn't have a helmet, my head I would probably be, like, split open, which is kind of gross, but yeah. And, good thing I wore a helmet. I always want to wear a helmet, but I don't like wearing helmets, but whatever. Yeah, so my helmet, I checked my helmet, it was scratched, and it was cracked a bit too. So yeah, that would be bad if I wasn't wearing a helmet. But I was sitting on the ground, and I was like, oh crap, I need to call my mom. And he's just sitting there, and he's like, he's just saying, I don't know what to do, I don't know what to do. Should I get ice from someone? Should I get tissues? I was like wiping all the blood off my shirt and everything. And I called my mom, and I just, like, in the most calm voice ever, I was like, Mom, I think I broke my nose. And then no, I didn't say I broke my nose. I said, I think I hurt my nose really bad. And so she was just like, okay, I'm dropping your brother off at, I forget what he's doing. I forget where she was dropping him off at. But, she's like, I have to go home, drop something off. I have to drop your brother off first, and then I'll come. So I called her 2 times after that because she took, like, the longest time, and it was burning. I don't know why, but it was burning, and it hurt a lot. I needed ice. And so she picked me up, and she's like, I think your nose is broken. And then in the car, I said bye to my friend, and I'm like, thank you for helping me. My mom was like, you're the nicest person ever. Thank you for helping my daughter, and everything like that. And then, and then she said, your nose is very busted up. And I was just like, oh, thanks. Like, I don't want my nose to be busted up my whole life. So I went to the hospital, and I got everything done. I got everything checked, and they started pushing really hard on, like, right here, and it hurt so bad. And so, yeah, so my nose was broken, and they told me it was broken, and then they said it's gonna take, like a long time to heal. And so 2 weeks later, it was, like, feeling a little bit better, but it still hurt really bad. And, I went to school. I stayed off from school one day, and then I went back to school the day right after. And everybody at school was looking at it and they're like, what happened, what happened? So I had to explain it so many times, and I was like kind of like shy about it because it like still hurt, and it was really bad because I had like a bruised eye. I had a black eye, plus my nose was like a little bit bigger, so I was like very like sensitive about it. But I mean, it wasn't that bad. Like, I didn't really care because everybody knows that I broke my nose. But like after that, I like another week later, I went to the doctor's, my family doctor again, and he said, "Oh, it might take another like 6 weeks to heal." And I'm sitting there, I'm like, "What?" And I've knocked it so many times, like in that time range, and yeah, so it's like better now, and I can't really feel it. It still hurts a little bit, which kind of sucks, and it's been like 3 months now, like. It's been like actually no, like 2 weeks and like a half. Anyways, but like it sucks, and yeah, so hope you like this video on story time and how I broke my nose. And comment down below what other videos you want to do. Comment down below if you've broken a bone. I don't know. If you've broken a bone. And make sure to like and subscribe to my channel. Yeah, if you have a YouTube channel, I will definitely try to subscribe back because I like doing that, because it's just a nice thing to do, to subscribe back to people who have subscribed to you. Yeah, so make sure to subscribe, and thank you for watching. Bye.